Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. It's another Sunday afternoon, and it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and a beautiful day. It's a blessed day, and I want to really welcome you and thank you for joining me this afternoon, 4 p.m. I know that some of you are taking your rest right now, and you are joining me. So thank you very much. I am Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for God-centered living. So this coaching conversation is for individuals who are ready to live a life centered to God. And my mission is to help you to get to that next level of living, to that God-centered living. So that is what we are talking about here every Sunday at 4 p.m. here in Coaching Think Talk. So thank you for joining me once again. So please leave your digital footprints by letting me know where you are coming from today. So if you are watching from Metro Manila, so what part of Metro Manila you are watching now? So if you are watching in the province right now, saang province ka nanonood ngayon? So type it in the chat box. Let's have some conversation. Let's have a few engagement and with together with our community who is also watching us today. Hello, Coach Nilo. Thank you for joining this afternoon. So, sabihin mo naman kung saan ka nanonood ngayon. So, together with other um, uh, people who are watching us right now here in Coaching Think Talk. So, you may also give a shout out to the people that you wanted to greet, to reach out. So, if there's someone who is celebrating their birthday today also, you tag them also, greet them in the chat box so that they can also watch with you. So if there's anything that you wanted to say to someone, you may want to encourage someone, you may want to inspire someone, type it in there. Type in there in the chat box yung inspiration mo sa kanila, yung encouragement mo sa kanila. And also, for those of you who will not be able to watch us on live, and you will be watching this on a replay, so please also comment hashtag replay so that we can stay connected and I know that I can get back to you if there's anything. Okay, if there's a question na meron kang gustong malinawan, okay, you can also type it in the chat box. And also, okay, so we are streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach A I Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe so that we can stay connected for future learnings and future engagement. So right now, I can see here si Coach Rizel. Thank you for joining. So Coach Nilo uh, and more viewers, okay, type in the chat box. Let's have a very engaging afternoon today because we have a very interesting topic. So it's as you can see on the screen right now, our topic for today. Let's talk about status confused. Yan. So are you familiar with that? Diba? Sa Facebook, when you post something in your timeline, you put your status is either you're feeling blessed, feeling excited, feeling happy, di ba? So, pero meron ding namang emoticon na status confused and that is what we are going to talk about this afternoon. So, for all of you who have just joined me and for the first time, I am Master Coach Hasmin. I am a life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and I am also a Master Builder apprentice of Master Coach A. And we build a tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. And this is part of what we do in the tribe, in the Master Builder apprentice of Master Coach A. We help people to really get clarity through coaching talks that through like this one, like this platform here in Life Coach Philippines Coaching Think Talk. So I am a pastor's wife and I have two kids, ages 19 and 17 years old. And by profession, I am registered medical technologist. I graduated as a medical technologist. I took the board exam and I practiced the profession for 10 years in a hospital, in a blood bank. Okay, so after 10 years, I shifted into a different career. It's still in the healthcare industry, but it is more on marketing. Okay, sales and marketing. We are a diagnostic company which provides equipments, reagents to the laboratories, to the hospitals. It's still almost related to what I do as a registered medical technologist, but it is just in a different world. It is just in a different platform. But after 10 years also of my life being a marketing executive, then God called me into a different profession once again, and that is when and where I met life coaching. And for 3 years now, I am a life coach and a part-time life coach, and I do conduct personal professional coaching, either one-on-one, group coaching, workshops, webinars, and master classes. So if there's anything that you need in what I do as a coach, you can message me at 0918-944-7841 or message me directly into my account, Hasmin Miroy or Coach Hasmin Facebook page. Or you can also email me at hasminmiroy@gmail.com. So thank you for joining me, Coach Marife from Tacloban. And Coach Trisha from Cebu, thank you for joining. So Coach Candy is here as well. So salamat. Okay, sino po yung nasa Alabang? Si Coach Nilo, sa Alabang pala siya. He is watching from Alabang right now. So I also encourage you to share your aha moments, your nuggets of wisdom, your hashtag pack my bag moments. So gawin nating trending ngayon yung iyong hashtag. Okay, so let's make it trending. Let's make your wisdom post or aha moments or nuggets of wisdom as trending by putting in that hashtag pack my bag moment and coaching TikTok as well. So today, bless someone with whatever that you will get this afternoon. Bless a person right now. So when you are blessing someone, blessing a people, it doesn't have to be always to be monetary or a gift. It doesn't have to be that one. So yung simpleng knowledge mo lang, yung simpleng pag-share mo lang ng wisdom mo, ng aha moments mo, that can be a blessing to a person right now. So that can be a saving grace probably for a person who is going through a lot, pero pag napasa niya yung aha moments mo, yung hashtag pack my bag moment mo, you might be saving a person from that situation. So go, go, go. So whatever that you will get today, put it in your timeline as hashtag pack my bag moment. And also, you may also want to share this into your timeline, share this to your Facebook group, and let's have a watch party this afternoon. So for our God-centered life, okay, so I believe that most of you, okay, sometimes have this question, okay, am I really living a God-centered life or am I living a self-centered life? And that is the objective of coaching TikTok God-centered living. So this coaching TikTok is not about religion. I'm not talking about here about religion. I'm not talking about anything about the church or anything. So God-centered living is all about having that personal relationship with God, having that personal walk with God. So where are you right now in your walk with God? Where are you right now in your personal relationship with God? So this is not about religion. This is not about church or anything that I would like to convince you with about religion or church. So this is something between you and God, and this is all about coaching for God-centered living. And most of the things that I will be sharing here and most of the things that you will be seeing here in this presentation, in this slide, is coming from the scripture. So, and how we can relate it, how we can use those words of God, those scriptures into our daily lives, into our daily living. So now, let's talk about the different feelings and emotion. Have you seen this? Okay, nakita nyo na ba to sa Facebook? I believe that you are all familiar with this one. So you can type in the chat box if there's anything, ano ang pinaka-paborito mong gamitin dito na feelings and emotion when you post into your Facebook. Okay, so is it feeling blessed? Ayan, madalas ko ditong gamitin is feeling happy or feeling excited. Ayan, di ba? So how about you? Ano yung kadalasan na ginagamit mo dyan sa feelings and emoticons? Okay, so probably you can use this later on. If you share your hashtag pack my bag moment, lagyan mo siya ng feeling, okay? Lagyan mo siya ng emotion later on. So, samahan mo siya ng feeling what? Okay? So, feeling frustrated, feeling blessed, feeling excited, feeling motivated. What is it? So, feeling happy. So, put it in right mamaya as you share your hashtag pack my moment, share a feeling and emotion into your timeline. Ayan, nakakita ko na siya sa sarili ko, Master, sabi ni Coach Candy. Ano yung nakakita mo, Coach Candy? So, share to us, what is it that you can see with yourself here in these feelings and emotion? But, We are not going to talk about all these emotions and feeling. Ayan, nakita ni Coach Candy is feeling hungry siya right now. So, go Coach Candy. So, i-post mo na yan mamaya pagkatapos kasama ng hashtag Pack My Bag comment mo. At si Coach Phoebe naman, she is feeling in love. Wow, kanino ka na in love, Coach Phoebe? So, these are the emotions, but we're not going to talk about this one, all of this one, and we would like to center on the status called confused. How many of you here can relate? Type it in the chat box, hashtag relate, hashtag connecting. Kung isa ka sa nakakaramdam ng confused. So it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay not to really feel that sometimes, because that is an emotion. That is a feeling that we all go through with that sometimes, di ba? So pag-usapan natin ngayon yung status confused right now. So, kung meron kang kakilala who is going through right now into the state of confusion, type their name right now in the chat box and invite them to join us inside. Oh, Coach Jamie, you're here feeling, ayan, happy si Coach Jamie, ano. So thank you and congratulations Coach Jamie for graduating yesterday. First batch class 1 and sa lahat ng nandito na nanonood ng class 1 co-actively co-create lives coaching certification program, congratulations. So if you are one, type it in the chat box. I am a proud CACC graduate. Yan, type it in the chat box right now. So when you hear the word confusion, what comes into your mind? Normally, this is how a confusion looks like. Everything in your head, okay, lahat ng bagay sa isip mo, di ba, nagkabuhol-buhol na siya. If you can see here in the picture, di ba, buhol-buhol na siya, di ba? You feel lost. There's a yes, there's a no, there's a never, I am stuck, there is uncertainty. So there is a lot of things going on through your mind when you are in a state of confusion. It is actually when you hear the word confusion, it is a symptom. Okay, symptom siya that you may feel as if you can think clearly. Sino dito hashtag relate, di ba? Meron tayong mga point ng ganyan ng buhay natin na hindi tayo makaisip, di ba? Familiar ba kayo sa, di ba, magpapahangin muna ako sa labas, di ba? Kasi sometimes there are moments in our life that we really cannot think clearly because we are so confused. You might feel disoriented and have a hard time focusing on, especially in making decision. And that is the hardest part of being confused. For those time that you really need to make a decision, di ba? So pag nag-strike yung confusion na yan, it's really very hard for you to focus and to make a decision. So there's a lot of things, okay? So do you agree with me that being in a state of confusion is a waste of time? Tama ba? Is it a waste of time? Are we wasting our time when we are confused? Di ba? It eats up so much of our time. When you want to do something, di ba? Iniisip mo pa, gagawin ko ba to o hindi ko to gagawin? Di ba? Kung ginawa mo na siya, di natapos na siya kaagad. Di ba? When you are want to buy something, di ba? So, bibilhin ko ba to or hindi? Ito bang brand na ito or hindi? Di ba? So, it eats up so much of our time and in all aspect, whether what we do, when we choose a food, should I enroll in a class or not? Should I call that person or not? Should I say yes to this opportunity or not? So many things that we get so confused of and it ups our time more and more. Diba? Nasasayang minsan yung ilang minuto natin, yung oras, yung araw, minsan yung taon. It takes us years for us to be able to decide if we are saying yes or saying no into something because of confusion. So that is the impact of confusion in our life. It can we can miss a lot of opportunities. We can miss something, we can miss a relationship, we can miss an opportunity, and we can miss a moment in our life when we choose to be in a state of confusion. Tama, Coach Nilo, di ba? Leads to indecisiveness. Okay? Tama, waste of time. Step no, step yes, di ba? May laro to di ba? Nung bata tayo, step no, step yes. Tama ba, Coach Lacey? Is this a game ng mga kabataan tayo, di ba? So, it's a waste of time. Tama, Coach Candy, it's a waste of time and waste of energy. How many hours you've spent there thinking and thinking and thinking about it because you are confused. But you know what? what the scripture says about confusion. In First Corinthians 14:33, it says here that for God is not a God, okay, he is not the author of confusion, but he is the author of peace. God does not want you to be in that state of confusion because hindi niya ginawa, okay, ang tao para lang maging confused all of their life. Yes, there's a point that you will be confused in your life, but you don't have to be in that state of confusion for a long time. At a certain point, you must decide and you need to decide. And that is what we are going to talk about this afternoon. What should you do, okay, when you are confused? Kasi darating naman yun eh, because that's part of our emotion. Definitely, we cannot remove that. Di naman natin siya pwedeng alisin sa buhay natin. But the thing here is, how do we get out, okay, into that situation, into that state of confusion? Because God said, for he is not the author of confusion, but he is a God of peace. He wants to give you a peace of mind. He wants to give you a clarity. He wants to give you a clear direction. So how about you? Have you ever felt confused in your life? When was the last time that you felt confused in your life? You can type it in the chat box. Mag-share tayo. Kailan tayo na-confused sa buhay natin? Ako, I will be sharing with you something in my life. This was many, many, many years ago in my life. Okay, so there was a time really in my life that I was really confused, and that is something about the profession that I wanted in my life when I was a child. Nung bata pa ako. So, 'di ba sabi ko sa inyo, matagal na panahon na siya. So, kasi nung bata pa ako, whenever I will be asked at the age of 4 or at the age of 5, I really know what I really wanted to do in life. And I would always say that I wanted to become a doctor. Yun lagi ang sinasabi ko kapag tinatanong ako, what is it that you wanted to do when you grow up? Diba? Very familiar question. So I will always say I wanted to become a doctor. And true enough, even when I went to high school, when you are taking that exam, NCEE and everything, you need to have this average score para makapasok ka, di ba? Makuha mo yung ganitong kurso, makuha mo yung mga medicine course, di ba? So you have to take it. Okay, so it doesn't change until high school, and then until college. I took up a pre-med. I'm a medical, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a registered medical technologist, and because that is the best route for me, I believe to become a doctor. So I took up as my pre-med yung medical technologies until on the fourth year during my internship. Okay, during my internship, I was already doing the internship in one of the most prominent hospital here in Metro Manila. And then I saw the life of the doctors inside the hospital. And then I asked myself, is that really the life that I really wanted? Okay, so looking at them, they really work hard. And I salute all the doctors. If there's a doctor who is watching right now, I salute you. So for what you are doing, okay, our frontliners, for what you are doing, especially now in this time of the pandemic, you are all doing a great job. But that time, in my fourth year, doing the internship, I asked myself, do I still really want to become a doctor? Seeing that kind of life, there's no holidays, there's no 24 hours you work, so magjo-duty ka talaga. So I asked myself, is it really the life that I really wanted until I get old? And you know what? The answer is no. So my answer was no. So I took up the board exam, and I for medical technologies, and I passed the board exam as a med tech, and I worked in the hospital as a medical technologist, and forget about that dream of being a doctor. But God is still good. It may not be I may not be able to achieve that dream of becoming a doctor, but God, until now, God placed in my heart the healthcare. So I'm still in the healthcare profession right now. Even I am in the marketing, nasa diagnostic company pa din ako, but it's still in the healthcare. And the best thing is I am a life coach right now. And that is the most wonderful gift that God gave me as a life coach, yung profession of being a life and mental health coach. It may not be medicine, ang coaching may not be a medicine, but coaching heals, change, and it transforms life. So, still, it is something God gave me about healing, about change and about transformation. So it is a wonderful gift because sabi niya, for God is not the author of confusion, but He is a God of peace. So what are we going to do right now when we are confused? So what you should do when you are confused? Four things that you should do. Okay, four things that you should do when you are confused. Are you ready? Okay, so magbabasa lang muna ako. Very active yung ating mga viewers ngayon. So thank you for joining. Sabi ni Coach Mao, confusion is not from the Lord. Tama? Clear lagi si God. Yes or no lang yan siya. Di ba? Hello, Leonard. Thank you for joining. And sabi ni Coach Glacy, at one point in her life, nag-share siya o confusion niya. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Ako dati sa offer sa akin sa SC ganyan ako kagulo. Exactly, because confusion is part of life and we cannot really escape it. So, ang tanong lang, what should we do when we are confused? So, tama, Coach Leonard. You are already a doctor of life because I am a life coach. Ay, galing ni Mayor Leonard. Ano. Thank you, Coach Leonard. Ready na sila. Ready na. Okay, so you're now ready. So what you should do when you are confused, number one, okay, is accept where you are. The first step always is accept. Accept where you are right now because pag hindi mo siya tinanggap, it will always be like a fog. Diba? Nakakita na kayo ng fog, diba? Malabo siya. It's so cloudy, malabo, it's not clear, it's so blurred, right? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to accept where you are right now. Accept the confusion. Okay, that's the first step. Accept the confusion and accept that feeling of you are stuck right now. You are stuck into that a point of your life that you are to make a decision or not to make a decision, to just stay put where you are right now. So accept mo na nandito ka sa state na ito because sometimes, you know what, being stuck, okay, or being in a state of confusion can be a sign, okay? Pwede siyang maging sign na merong kailangan gawin. May kailangan baguhin sa buhay natin. There are things that I need to let go. There are things that I need to fix. There are in my life, there are things that I need to act upon on, needs to be done in order for me to move forward. So if you are in the state of confusion right now, isa siyang sign that there is something that you need to do. Okay? So, stop fighting yourself. When you are in feeling confused, stop fighting yourself and accept where you are right now in your life and let this time in your life motivate you to let go of all the things that are holding you back. Minsan, we have to experience this para lang ma-realize natin na, uy, may mga bagay na pala ako talagang kailangan i-let go, 'di ba, sa buhay ko in order for me to move forward. And you know what? The good news is accepting where you are right now, you've already solved 60% of the problem. Okay? So, yun ang aking percentage. For me, accepting where you are right now, you've already solved 60% of the issue, 60% of the problem. And 30% is to assess what's next. Okay? Pag tinanggap ko na siya, ma-assess ko na ano yung next ko. What is it that I need to do in order to move forward? And the 10% is all about taking action. So it starts with accepting where you are. So you may feel lost and alone, but you know what? God knows where you are and He has a good plan for you and your future. Again, babalik tayo sa design ng God, sa essence ni God sa buhay mo. He wants you to have that peace and not to be in that confusion. So accept where you are right now. Number 2, take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath. Hinga ng malalim, di ba? Inhale and exhale because what you focus on grows. So focus on yourself at this time. Whenever you feel that high level of confusion, gulong-gulong ka na, di ka na talaga makagalaw, take a moment and take a break, take a deep breath, okay? So, and then say to yourself, firmly state this, I don't know what to do, okay? But that's okay. Okay? Paghinga mo ng malalim, sabihin mo, I don't know what to do, but it is okay. Okay lang kahit hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko. Why? Because when you firmly state your state right now, your uncertainty right now, you will start or you will begin to move out of that uncertainty to certainty. That is a trick, okay? So that is something that how our brains work. Kaya importante first, we need to accept where we are right now and then state it, acknowledge it, di ba? Accept, acknowledge it. Okay, I don't know what to do. Really, I really don't know what to do. And but that is okay. Once you begin to accept that and acknowledge that, you will be start to move out from that uncertainty to certainty. And sabi nga dito, what you focus on, you grow. So if you focus more on uncertainty, that parati ka na lang nandun sa uncertainty. But if you focus more on certainty, the more peace that you will feel with where you are right now. And know that help is available. Okay, so if you need someone to talk to, if you need a coaching conversation, you can message or visit Decaf Coffee Republic or connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661 so she can give direct you to a life coach. Okay, so that is number 2. Excuse me. So number 3 is, okay, type in the chat box right now any experience that you have experienced time of confusion. Ayun. So focus on the good. The good gets better. Tama. Ayan na. Na-confuse na yung lalamunan. Na-confuse yung lalamunan ko, di ba? So, that is number 2. Number 3 is to focus on what you know. Ayan. So, I'll take a deep breath. Thank you, Coach Phoebe, for reminding me. So, I'll take a deep breath. Okay, so right now. So, focus on what you know. Minsan kasi, kaya tayo nako-confuse because we tend to focus on the things that we do not know. Kaya, as simple as it is, focus on what you know. Start focusing on what you don't feel confused about. I know that there's a lot of things going on into your life right now, into your situation right now. But the first thing that you need to do is to start focusing on what you feel you don't confuse about. Okay? So, yan yung tip number 3 natin because and in that way, you will start to remove, okay, unti-unti, nalilinawan lahat ng bagay sa iyo. Okay? So that is a trick, okay, that we can do to our brain as well to start focusing on what you don't feel confused about rather than focusing on the things that you are so confused of. Sabi nga natin kanina, di ba? What you focus on, it grows. Tama. Okay? So, number 4, okay, pang-apat is be patient. Be at peace with the fact that you don't have all the answers in life. Sometimes, may ginagawa ka naman eh, di ba? So, you are moving forward, you are doing things in your life, but it's just that we have to accept that that we don't have all the answers in our life. And we just have to be patient, right? So, just accept the way things are and trust that inspiration will reach you when the time comes for you to make a decision. Probably you are doing things, okay, you're taking action, you are doing the things that you need to do, but why are you, ang tanong mo sa sarili mo, bakit hindi ko pa din nakukuha yung results na gusto ko sa buhay ko? And then suddenly you get so confused, okay? But there's a thing that we need patience. Okay, so be at peace with the fact that you don't have all the answers right now. But you know what? God said something in Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So as long as you know that you are doing the right thing, as long as you know that you are moving forward, okay, be patient with the result. Be patient with the things that you wanted to see in your life because there is such a perfect timing. And God will make it happen into your life. And I talked about this last Sunday, so you can still watch the replay when I talk about that you don't rush because it will happen. So may perfect timing si God sa buhay mo, so you just have to be patient. Ayan, tama. Okay, grace, sabi nga ni Coach Phoebe. Okay, so this is something, the 4 items that you can do whenever you are in the status of confusion. Okay, so life can really be confusing at times. So totoo naman yan. Sometimes we ask ourselves, who am I? Sino ba talaga ako? And in fact, Life is a never-ending self-discovery. And until now, I've been a life coach for 3 years, and I still discover a lot of things in my life every time I go through a coaching session, a coaching class. Okay, so I talk to a coach, I talk to master coach. Ang dami pa ding uh, self-discovery, 'di ba? So that will lead you sometimes to confusion, 'di ba? You ask yourself, who am I? Where am I going in my life, and what is my purpose? So these are the things that can clog our mind and can give us confusion. And you know what? You are the only one who can answer this question. And do not let anyone else answer this question for you. So let yourself answer this one, and talk to someone, talk to a life coach, and have a coaching conversation with someone if you need to really be clear on these questions about your life. Sometimes, 'di ba, when you are state of a confusion, you feel like you are inside a maze. You feel like you are inside a maze and you feel so lost. Okay, are you familiar? Okay, are you familiar with the picture? Are you familiar kung ano ang itsura ng maze? You are in a confused, which is the right path. Okay, saan ba? Ano ba yung route na dadaanan ko diyan? How do I get out? Okay, if you are inside the maze, how do I get out inside of this maze? Which is the right way? Okay, so which is the right, which is the right path? Am I turning left? Am I turning right? I will punta ba ako sa harapan ko o sa likod ko? So all you do when you are inside of a maze is just wander and wander and wander, looking for that path. Okay, so this afternoon, I would like to encourage you that yung life, okay, need not to be in a maze wherein you are full of confusion. Life is not meant to be full of confusion and full of dead ends, as if you are inside a maze. So I would like to encourage you that this afternoon, give yourself the permission to get out from that maze of life, to get out of that cycle of confusion. And how are you going to do this one? Is to move into a different path. Give yourself the permission to choose a different path, like the labyrinth. So, are you familiar with a labyrinth? So, this is a picture of a labyrinth. It is a unicursal, and unlike the maze, it is full of a lot of route, okay? But a labyrinth is a unicursal. It has only a single non-branching path which leads to the center. So, iikot ka lang dyan, and then you will get to the center. And if you wanted to get out, okay, unicursal pa din siya. It only has a single path. So, this is a path that you can take on. So, choose, you can get out from the maze, okay, and you can choose to go to the journey of life inside the labyrinth, going to that core, going to that center of your of your life, and ano ba yung nasa center. And that is something that is really very what we want all to find out. What is the center? What is the center? God, where God-centered living, di ba? Itong coaching ting talk natin is God-centered living. What is that center that God is leading us to? And you can find it in the route of labyrinth and not inside a maze. So this is how, if you want to know more about the difference of a maze and a labyrinth, a maze has a lot of choices, many path, multi-cursal siya, di ba? So kaya ka may dead end. Okay? Pag na-dead end ka, then you will choose another path again. Unlike sa labyrinth, it is a single path. It is a unicursal. Okay? So, and then you get to the core of kung ano yung nandoon sa core. So that is something that we need to find out. So labyrinth in a maze, so meaning a labyrinth is a single thorough route with twists and turns but without branches. Kaya hindi siya nakakalito. Okay? Kasi wala siyang mga branches. Single lang siya. It's a route, okay, without branches. Unlike a maze, it is a confusing pathway that has many branches and a lot of choices of path, off-path and dead ends. And sometimes, ganyan yung buhay natin. Ang dami nating pinagpipilian, di ba? Ang dami nating pinupuntahan. Ang dami nating path that we go to, that we end up being at the dead end. Okay? Level of difficulty, okay, it's if you are in a game of maze or labyrinth, level of difficulty, a labyrinth is not designed to be a difficult to navigate. It may be long, but there is only one path. it is universal. So you get there, you'll get to the core as long as you move into that path. And a maze is a tour puzzle and can be designed with various levels of difficulty and complexity. So how many of you can relate? Sometimes a lot of people wants difficult level, diba? Or complexities in life, okay? Entry and exit, a labyrinth has only one entrance and only one exit. So there is just one path from the entrance to the center, while a maze may have a different entry and exit points, right? Can you see now the difference of labyrinth and a maze, and what is the significance of a labyrinth and a maze? Some labyrinths have a spiritual significance. They signify the complex and long path to reach God. So if you really want to journey to that God-centered living, it's a path that you need to take until you reach that God-centered living. And maze are used in science experiments to study spatial awareness and sometimes intelligence. So that is the difference between a labyrinth and a maze. So my question to you right now this afternoon is, what is the path that you are going to take right now? Are you going to choose to be in the path of the maze wherein it's full of dead ends, full of confusion, full of branches? Or are you going to choose the labyrinth? It is a universal path. It directly center up, leads you toward your centered living, centered core into your life. So we all want to live a meaningful life, right? That's why I encourage you this afternoon, every day, do something that will lead you closer to your purpose and to God. And you know what? Sa labyrinth, what is in the center? That is your purpose, and that is your calling, and that is the life that God wants you to live in. In fact, David once said, he once prayed to God about numbering his days. He said that, God, teach me to number my days that I may gain a heart of wisdom. Every day, do something that will lead you closer to your purpose and to God. So choose what is the path that you are choosing right now. Is it a maze or a labyrinth? If there is a way to make sense of your situation right now, I don't know what you are going through right now. Probably you need to take a decision, a big decision in your life right now, and you are so confused. Okay, you don't know what to do, you don't know what step to take, how should I decide, what should I consider. Okay, I ask you this afternoon, if there is a way, kung meron bang paraan that would make sense of your situation and to figure out, okay, and if there is a way that will figure out what is your next step, what will be your decision this afternoon? Is it a yes or a no? Reflect on this question right now. Kung meron, okay, if there is a way that can make sense out of your situation and can help you to figure out what is your next step, is it a yes or a no? I'm empowering you right now this afternoon to choose on kung yes or a no. You may be in that situation of being confused. Is it a yes or a no? Sabi ni Coach Nilo here, I choose the labyrinth that leads only to God's light. Yes, thank you, Coach Nilo, for choosing the path of leading to God. So if you are in that situation, you don't need to be in that situation for a long time. I'm inviting you, okay? If your answer is yes, if you are taking right now that path, that way of being outside of that confusion and being into the labyrinth, I invite you, if your answer is yes, I am inviting you to our growth coaching model workshop. This will be on April 28th, Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. This will be via Zoom, okay? And message right now at 0917-586-1661 for registration assistance. If you attend these workshops, okay, you will also get a free gift, which is the Grow coaching cards, wherein this will really help you. There will be a guide questions here, coaching questions that can really help you to get out and to get you out of stuck from your situation. So this will help you. This coaching model, growth coaching model, will get help you to gain clarity and provide you a clear direction on which step do you need to take and how to be able to attain it. So if you need a tool right now, you don't have to really go through alone to that situation. I invite you to attend this workshop, growth coaching model workshop. So also, if you register before April 28th, if you register from today until Tuesday, okay, I'm giving you a 60 minutes, okay, may bonus ka. I'm giving you a 60 minutes power coaching session that will be for free, or okay, you may choose to a 60 minutes coaching conversation, or you can attend for free one of my masterclass that I will be launching anytime soon. So that is if you register from between today until Tuesday. So avail this. Okay, you get the free gift, the card. You attend the workshop. Attend the workshop. You get the free the physical card, so that will be sent to you as well, and you get a bonus, a 60 minutes coaching conversation, and let me help you to really get out from that confusion right now in that powerful coaching conversation. Or you can attend one of my master classes. Either way, you can choose from what is the bonus that you would choose if you register today until Tuesday before the workshop on Wednesday. So this is valued at 3,500. So this is limited slots only. We only have a few slots remaining, few cards remaining. So register now. Message me, message Coach Rizal at 0917-586 if you are interested to get this growth coaching model. So in this workshop, the growth coaching model, this is for you if you have a goal in your life right now. If you have a goal, okay, or if you do not know what is your goal right now, if you are in a state of confusion, what is it that I want to achieve in my life? Yung mga tanong kanina, who am I? Ano ba talaga yung purpose ko? 'Di ba? How do I really get into that labyrinth, into that center of that labyrinth? How do I really know that purpose that God wanted me to fulfill in my life? So if you have that goal, okay, this is for you. Okay, so if you want to know what is your reality right now in relation to your goal, you will be able to learn it. Okay, to go through it. What are the options that is available in order for you to achieve your goal? What is it? Okay, your motivation for your goal, and what are the tactics that you need to make it happen, and the habits that you need to do in order to move forward. So you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Your mind and heart will be at peace again. So be patient with yourself. So this growth coaching model, okay, so this is a workshop so that you will learn how to get unstuck from a situation wherein you don't want to. So this will help you, especially in time of your confusion. At least meron ka ng tool na pwedeng gamitin kapag you are in the state of confusion. And also, okay, if you know your goal naman, okay, if you feel that this is not something for you, but you know someone who might be needing this message right now, who is in a state of confusion and needing a tool in order for that person to get out from that situation, okay, you can send this message to that person right now and be a blessing to that person. Baka kailangan niya to, di ba? And you know the answer. You have the answer. So tell it to that person. And also, this workshop is for you if you are leading a team, if you are leading a community, if you are leading an organization, and you feel like yung mga tao mo na nililid, naturuan mo na't lahat. Okay? Naturo mo na sa kanila. Okay? You already guided them. Okay? Binigay mo na lahat, binuhos mo na lahat ng leadership gift mo. But you feel parati pa rin silang nalilito. They are still in the state of confusion. Then, this workshop is for you because you will know how to take them out from that maze of confusion and lead them towards the labyrinth. So this is going to be a great strategy to be added into your toolkits, to be added into your arsenal of your leadership. So this message right now, okay, so few slots remaining. Let me know if you will be interested. So you can message me at 0918-944-7841 or 0917-586-1661 if you are interested and if you are saying yes and making a decision to get out of your confusion and go into the labyrinth. So please connect with me. Again, as I said earlier, yung our essence, the life, essence of life that God gave us is not in a state of confusion. God wanted to give to give us that peace. So it's time, okay? It's in your hands right now to put an end into that, to put an end from confusion. So let not your life be burdened by all the things that you are doing, but it is not working anymore. Parang marami ka na talagang ginagawa, 'di ba? You feel that you've done a lot already, but still no longer working. So give yourself the permission to get out from that maze and choose a different path from maze to labyrinth, from a path towards from confusion towards your purpose, towards a path leading to God. Because God said, "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. God, that is the design of God into your life. So put an end into that confusion. Give yourself the permission this afternoon to choose a different path because it is possible. Because God has a plan for you, and that is to give you a better future, a better hope. He never plans to harm you. So decide right now. Are you saying yes or are saying no to a new path? Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And before I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow, every day, with the couple coach. Every day we have it. So for tomorrow, we have the couple coach, Coach John and Coach Tin, for coaching for partner lift at 10 a.m. Coach Maan for coaching for healthy mind space at 2 p.m. and Coach Tin for coaching for relation lift at 4 p.m. So visit Life Coach Philippines 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. for another powerful coaching Think Talk. And let's talk about life, anything about under the sun. And also, I would like to invite you to our co-actively co-create of Master Coach A Life Certification Program. We've just completed the batch one or the class one of co-actively co-create, and it was really a wonderful experience. I'm part of the batch one. We had our graduation last night, so you can watch the replay kung gaano kasaya at gaano ka-powerful yung co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching and an active process of creating a new path, okay, a new path again in achieving results in life. So that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes 21 days online learning journey. Okay, it includes as well 3 days live coaching bootcamp to be scheduled, okay, to be announced when is the schedule, but you can start immediately with the 21-day online learning journey. And also included is a 3-day live business bootcamp with our senior coaches in the house. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Roselle at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So if you want to become part of us, game changers, helping people change life, transforming life, and living to the best, to our best life, to living to our God-given potential and reaching that center, okay, inside the labyrinth. So join us in this profession. I invite you to join us in this profession. So again, thank you very much for joining me as I end this conversation. Okay, so let me invite you, okay, to join us again tomorrow at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. So once again, this is Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. So this is us in the Philippines. Love Bam Boom! Love Bam Boom!